In the abdominal cavity, if I stick a pin kind of sideways through that thin membrane, you're going to tell me specifically parietal peritoneum. Whereas if I take a chunk of intestine or stomach and try to kind of pin it sideways like that, visceral peritoneum. Okay? Shoot. You're on tape. All right, so this is that's the diaphragm, and at least one. So this muscle over top. So in one of them, I will pull up the diaphragm. I'll pull the liver down, do the best I can to kind of. You'll probably see pins stuck here. If they have no numbers on them, just ignore them. And then I'll stick a pin right there, and you'll tell me falciform ligament, really an extension of the mesentery. Okay, this is the liver. And again, I'll have one of the livers cut out because it's going to be kind of hard to see, and I'll have some of the lobes cut off. But if I stick a pin here, naturally you'll tell me gallbladder. And I'll try to find one that has some good bile ducts on it. But this is going to be your cystic duct coming directly off the gallbladder. And I'd have to clean that up, but there would be your hepatic duct. And then right here, where they join, and I'll probably pin it down, that's going to be your common bile duct. And your bile duct dumps into your duodenum. Okay? Now, please just don't tell me when I stick pins in here the stomach. I won't be looking for an answer of the stomach at all. If I stick it way up here where the esophagus comes in, you're going to tell me the cardiac region. If I stick it here, kind of the big bulgy area, the fundus. This portion in here is just going to be the body. And then down here would be the pyloric or pylorus region. Okay? Internally, I'll try to find one that hasn't had a lot of food in it. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. But I'll definitely have one that will show the rugae. And I'll also have one cut a little bit further where you'll see the pyloric sphincter or the pyloric valve. Okay?
Wait, where would that be?
The pyloric valve would be kind of way down here. I'd have to cut it quite a couple more inches.
Okay.
And it'll look kind of just like anal sphincter. It'll look nice and round and kind of like maybe spokes on a bicycle tire or something. Okay. Now coming off the greater curvature of your stomach, you would have had this tissue organ, greater omentum. And if you look up here just real quick, you got right in there in this lesser curvature. That's your lesser omentum. It's much smaller, by the way, too. Okay? Yeah, in comparison, most definitely. All right, so if I'm looking for the duodenum, again, I'll have most of all this stuff cut out. You'll see the stomach. You'll see about 2 or 3 inches coming off the stomach. Stick it there, duodenum. Okay? If I'm looking for the jejunum, I'll have, like I said, most of this cut out. It'll be sitting on another tray. I'll just stick it kind of randomly through part of the tubing. You'll tell me the jejunum.
He broke it for a second.
Yeah. If I'm looking for, I can find it here. If I'm looking for, there it is. That's all messed up. If I'm looking for the ileum, I will find, again, most of this will be cut out. I'll find the last 2 or 3 inches, stick a pin right here, and you'll tell me the ileum. Okay? On the jejunum portion, I'll probably take part of it, use some other pins that have no numbers on it, pin it out, stick a pin right through that thin membrane, you'll tell me mesentery. Probably on the same one, I will have this kind of like this, stick a pin right there, not part of the tubing itself, all that lymphatic tissue. Pancreas of ocelli right there. Okay? And then on the large intestine, if I stuck a pin right here, cecum. And again, this will all be out, so it'll be real easy, hopefully, to identify. Ascending colon. And just as a reminder, I'm going to pull that up here. What do we call these things when it turns? Curvature is a good try. Called a flexure. And because this flexure is real close to the liver, it's the hepatic flexure. Right. Comes here.
Splenic.
Okay, so what do we call this region though? Transverse colon. Then when it turns again, becomes the descending, but the flexure is splenic because it's right near the spleen.
Where's the colon again?
The colon, this is the colon, so the large intestine is...
Okay, so it starts
right there at the cecum. Okay, so ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon. Remember, cats do not have a sigmoid colon like humans do, so if I stick a pin way down here, I'll be looking for the rectum. Okay. Underneath the stomach, I almost forgot to tell your group here. If I'm looking through this kind of bumpy structure right here, starts in the curvature of the duodenum, comes underneath the stomach, comes all the way over here by the spleen, but it's the pancreas. So technically we've got the head, the body, and the tail of the pancreas. The head is right here in the curvature. It's kind of covered with blood, but it's right in there. Okay. All right, and then one of the last things well, it won't be the last one necessarily, but I'll point out, if I pull up the colon, the descending colon, and stick a pin right there through that membrane-like material, that's the mesocolon. Okay. Do you guys have anything that you'd like to see again?
Where's the gallbladder, bro?
The gallbladder. And again, I may have part of this cut away.
I need a light.
Yeah.
Going in.
Right there.
Still can't see it.
What are the ducts?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, so can you zoom?
Probably not.
Okay, thanks, bro.
You're welcome. I need more hands to show you the ducts, probably, because that's going to. But cystic duct, right there, coming off the
I feel
gallbladder.
like I'm close to other people though.
Hepatic duct, coming from the liver, and then they join. They join about right there, and then that would be your common bile duct.
So left is cystic.
Well, gallbladder. Yeah, so like if you girls, I'll say, typically will have more cystitis than us guys. Cystitis, medically, just means bladder infection. Okay, so.
I thought girls. I don't know why I thought girls.
Girls have more urinary bladder infections. Okay, so they're just using basically the same Latin term to kind of describe any bladder. So cystic duct.
I like your shoes, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
How much you want for it? Would you care if I still?